Hi everyone, this is Kat here from Crafted by Kat. Today I'm going to be making the sunflower granny square. So to do that I'm going to need some brown, some copper, some yellow and some cream yarn. This is Drops Paris, it's 100% cotton yarn and it's relatively good price. This is a 5mm crochet hook. This is Aran weight yarn, but to be honest you can make this with any weight yarn you like and any size hook. And you need a pair of scissors. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with our brown yarn and we're going to make a magic circle. So I'll start off slowly. So you drape the yarn over your fingers, wrap it all the way around, and then you cross it over so you've got an X, and take your hook, insert your hook underneath this first strand, pull through the other strand. You've got a loop on your hook, and then insert your hook under, pull through. So that is your magic circle. So now we're going to chain 2. That is going to count as your first double crochet. Then we're going to make 15 more, so we have a total of 16 double crochet into the ring. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Okay, so you can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 16. So what we're going to do is pull our magic circle tight by pulling the tail, pull as tight as you can. And then we're going to slip stitch to the top of the chain 2. Pull through, and we're going to fasten off. And then tie that in a knot. So there we go. That's your first round. Okay, so now we're going to make a puff stitch in each of the double crochets around. So you're going to join your yarn to that first stitch. Okay, so then chain 1 just to fasten it in place. That doesn't count as a stitch. So what we're going to do is yarn over, insert your hook into that stitch, yarn over, pull through. So you've got 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over again, insert your hook again, yarn over, pull through. Sort of pull these up so they're quite loose. That's 5. Repeat again. That's 7. And one more time. Gets a bit tight now. That's 9. So when you've got 9 loops on your hook, you're going to yarn over, you're going to pull through all of those loops. So you give your hook a bit of a wiggle to get it through, and a chain 1. Let's do that again. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, 3, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, that's 5, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, 7, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through for 9, and then give it a good wiggle and chain 1. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that all the way around until you've got 16 puff stitches. So you've got a puff stitch in the top of each double crochet from the round before, and I'll meet you back here when we've got 16. Okay, so I've been all the way around. I've got 16 puff stitches, so I've made a puff in each double crochet. I'm just going to join to the top of that puff stitch with a slip stitch, pull through. I'm going to fasten off and pull that through. Okay, so it starts to wrinkle up a little bit, but that will sort itself out on the next round. Okay, so next we're going to join our yellow yarn. So you can join that to any of the chain 1 spaces from the round before. So again, just chain 1 to fasten it in place. Okay, so now we're going to make our petals. So we're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the chain 1 space, yarn over, pull through. You're going to yarn over and you're going to pull through 2 loops on the hook. Okay, so then you've got 2 loops left. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the same space, yarn over, pull through. You're going to yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook. So you've got 3. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So you've got 4 loops on the hook. Going to yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over through 2 loops. So now you've got 5 loops on your hook, and then you're going to yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Okay, so that's your first petal. I'm going to chain 2, and then you're going to work into the next space. So let's do that again. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, so 4 loops, and one more time, pull through 2, so you've got 5 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 5, I'm going to chain 2. So we're going to do that in each of these chain spaces around. So again, we should have 16 petals by the end of the round. So I'll meet you back when we've got 16. Okay, so I've made 16 petals all around. So I'm going to chain 2, and then I'm going to join to that first stitch, top of the petal, with a slip stitch. And fasten off. Okay, so there you go. That is your sunflower. And now on our next round, we're going to do the edging. Okay, so now we're going to join our outer colour yarn. I've used cream, but you can use whichever colour you like. And this time we're going to chain 4. So that's going to count as our first treble. Okay. And then we're going to make a treble stitch in the same space. So we're going to yarn over twice. I'm going to insert the hook into that space. Yarn over, pull through. I'm going to yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. So then we've got the chain 4, which counts as a treble, and we've got a treble in there. And that's going to be the first half of our first corner. So we're going to finish that off at the end of the round. So now we're going to make 3 double crochets in the next 3 spaces. So that's 3, and again. It's 3 again, and then 3 again. Okay, so we've got 3 sets of 3 double crochet. Then going to make our second corner. So we're going to make 2 trebles. So yarn over twice, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So that's your first one, and second one. Okay, 2 trebles. Oops, sorry about that, it's not something. And then we're going to chain 2. And we're going to make 2 more trebles, and this will be our corner. So yarn over twice, there we go. So we've got 2 trebles, a chain 2, and then 2 trebles. And then what we're going to do is continue working around. So we're going to do 3 double crochet in the next 3 spaces as we did before. That's one set. Two sets. And 3 sets. Okay, and then we're going to make our next corner. So we're just going to do what we did before. So 2 trebles. And another treble. I'm going to chain 2. I'm going to make 2 trebles in the same space. Okay, so you can now see that we've got half done. So we'll carry on. We're going to make 3 sets of 3 double crochets a corner, and then 3 sets of 3 double crochets, and then I'll meet you back here to finish off this corner. Okay, so I've worked around, and you can see we've got 3 sets of 3 double crochet, another 2 trebles, chain 2 trebles in the next space, and then 3 sets of 3 double crochet. So then we're going to finish off this corner by working 2 more trebles into the same space. So 1 and 2. And then we're going to chain 2 and join with a slip stitch to the top of that chain 4. Okay, and we're going to fasten off. Just going to pull that through. Okay, so there we have it, our sunflower square. You can see it's a little bit soft on the edges now, so I'll show you how to block it and to weave in these ends so that they're nice and secure. But there we have it, the sunflower granny square. Okay, so with the magic circle, it's a bit tricky with it. Sometimes it can come undone. So I'll show you the way that I do it to secure it. So pull it as tight as you can, and then I insert the needle into these sort of first 2 stitches and pull it through. Just make sure you keep the loop, and then knot it through the loop. pull it nice and tight. So then weave those ends all the way around. Be a bit fiddly, but it's definitely worth doing. You want to keep this tail end nice and long so that it doesn't come undone. We go back again. If you want to knot it again to be sure, you can. I think it's better to be on the safe side with the magic circle because it can certainly come undone and unravel your whole project. So just keep weaving those ends back and forth around these stitches. Okay, that's probably enough. And fasten off. And then for your other ends, we can just weave them in normally. They should be more secure and shouldn't come undone because they've been crocheted in. Just weave in. Now, if you're making a lot of squares, I really recommend doing this as you go. I know it's not the most fun part, but it saves you the time of having to do it at the end. It's much easier to do it sort of one square at a time. Let's weave one more time. Okay, fasten off. Okay, so just keep going like that, weaving in all those ends until they're all tucked in. Okay, so as you can see, I've left this long outer tail because I'm going to use it to seam my squares later, but that's completely up to you. You can sew that in if you like. So I'm going to show you how to block. So this is my blocking board. I got this from Etsy, but you can get them anywhere really, Amazon. And if you don't have one of these and you don't want to buy one of these, you can use a yoga mat and pins or a tea towel, anything really that you can just use to pin out these corners, a towel. So I'm going to pop these in like this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 10 into there. So you can see this is the holes that I use the most because they're the most worn. So then I'm going to spray this. This is an old hair product bottle that is now just filled with tap water. So I'm just going to spray it a few times so it's slightly damp, not absolutely soaked, and then going to pin it out on the board. Okay, so what you can see is that sort of pulls the edges and the sides, and when it dries it will give these nice crisp edges. So I'll show you the finished product when it's dry, but you can just pin your squares on top of each other. I leave a slight gap in between so that they've got space to dry, but otherwise, yeah, that's it. That's blocking, very straightforward. Just gives your squares those nice crisp edges. So that is it for this tutorial. This is how to make the sunflower granny square. I hope you've enjoyed it. Quite a few of my patterns involve this square, so take a look. Crafted by Kat on Ravelry and Etsy, and yeah, see where your inspiration takes you. Thank you. Bye.